Hey lovelies, and welcome back. I'm ChristinaJoy, and on today's video, I'll be doing a tutorial on how I got these beautiful results using these water jerry curly clip-ins that CurlsQueen sent me. Thank you to CurlsQueen for sponsoring this video. Without further ado, let's get into this, girls. When this company reached out to me, I was really excited because I've never tried clip-ins before, let alone curly ones for my natural hair. This is the packaging, really cute, and these are a few of the goodies that come with the hair. A curl defining brush, a gold drawstring bonnet, and also some additional clips for those just in case emergencies. Let's get into these hair deets real quick. The texture of this hair is suitable for hair curl types 3C or 4A. These clips consist of two 10-inch wefts, two 8-inch wefts, two 6-inch wefts, and finally 4 3-inch wefts, which is a total of 10 pieces. The length of these clips are 18 inches. Alright, so now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead and wash and condition the hair. I'm going to be taking the Aussie Miracle Volume Shampoo and Conditioner. Y'all know I love this combo together. It just gets the job done. Plus, we have to get this hair squeaky clean and moisturized. Shampoo and conditioner really reveals the hair's true length, and it also shows how the shedding will be for you. I like that this hair had a regular amount of shedding, which I wasn't mad about at all. And the length surprised me. This is why I love this part of installing this hair the most, because the length was already good out of the packaging, but once you washed and conditioned it, you saw its true length and it looked like it was way longer than 18 inches. I do recommend washing and conditioning the hair a day or two before you want to install it, because this hair is pretty thick and it's curly, so it does need time to dry all the way. Now that the washing and conditioning is out the way, let's go ahead and install these clips. So I wanted to show y'all two ways that you could install this hair. We're going to do a middle part first, and then we're going to do the side part. Starting with the middle part, I kind of wanted to keep my afro because I'm not going to lie y'all, I'm not the best with cornrowing. I can do it, but I can only do it to a certain extent. So for the back, I can't even reach back there, so I just had to part my afro and then clip the clips onto my hair, which was not hard at all. And I kind of just let the whole head of hair be free in between the tracks, which ends up giving your look way more volume. So I parted my hair because I wanted for the clip-ins to kind of fall in my face a little bit, so I made sure to part from one side of my edges to the other. This helps if you want some hair in your face. And I started with the longest clip, so the 10-inch clip. So you can see here how I just part. Then I apply some moisturizing product to my hair. Clip it down to keep it clean and neat. And then I just attach the clips to my hair. It was really easy, really quick. And like I said, if you're thinking about trying this method, you just might fall in love because of the added volume that your natural hair gives the clips, even though it doesn't even need it. So parting my hair similar to the first time that I parted it, from one side of my head to the other side of my head in the front, and I'm putting the other 10-inch clip around the perimeter of my head. Now I am taking one of the 9-inch wefts and making a similar part, starting at the right side of my head and stopping at around the middle part of my head and attaching the clips. And I also did that on the other side. Y'all, please forgive me. I don't know how, but the footage to the next few minutes of this install got deleted. So this is going to fast forward to the last few clips for the middle part. I'm so sorry. That's the only part that was lost though, thankfully. So here I am taking the last clips remaining, which are the two 3-inch wefts, and I'm adding them to each side. I used the smallest amount of leave out because that's really all that I needed. To blend the leave out, I used the foaming mousse and a gel. I'll make sure to have the specifics on the screen and in the description. To help my hair blend out a little bit more, I tried a few methods like using a bristle brush to blend and then also just raking my fingers throughout the hair. So these are the final results for the middle part. So here I was just trying out different hairstyles that I could do, like using a claw clip, pushing it behind my ears, using bobby pins. These clip-ins are so versatile, so I really did love that about these clip-ins. Moving on to the second method, which is the side part, my favorite. So for this method, I wanted to have really big hair, but to not leave any hair out under the clips this time. So I braided about 30% of my hair in the back with 2 braids, and I pinned them up because of course y'all know I can't cornrow back there. Then I cornrowed about 2 inches of my hair by the ears to connect with the back 2 braids I did on both sides. I started with the 10-inch weft, but made sure not to clip it too low and clipped it way higher on my head this time because y'all remember, we're testing out extra volume. Next, I braided about 4 different braids, secured the ends with rubber bands, and then got to clipping with the 4-inch weft and just kept going up. I saved one of the 10-inch wefts so that it could go all the way around my head. Look at that fullness already. So now is the time for the smaller clips to do their big ones and really show out for this last section at the top of my head. I forgot to say, but I had been, of course, moisturizing before I braided the hair and pinned it up. So I'm using the Shea Moisture Daily Hydration Leave-In Treatment to protect these braids from any breakage while they're underneath these clips. If you are like me and are not a cornrow queen just yet and you're doing this braiding method, make sure to tuck these braids under the clips because you don't want to just tuck them under one and then the ends are still out and then you try to comb the hair out and you snag on one of your braids. So make sure you know whether you're going to braid all your hair up first and get that out the way, or if you're going to braid as you go. You can unclip those clips and push those new braids underneath them if you want. That is fine. That's what I did. Finally, for the last clip, like I said earlier, the smaller the leave out, the better. And just in case y'all wanted to know, I did use the 3-inch weft for the last clip. Now it's time to define these curls with water and the DOUX foaming mousse. This is my favorite part. To define my actual hair, I took the same mousse and I just worked it through my hair. Since my hair is really short and is cut really blunt, my ends stuck out the most. So to solve this minor issue, I took my hair and some of the clipping hair and I intertwined them to make a seamless install. After that's done, I applied a little bit of edge control and let the hair dry. So this is the hair like 50% dried. Y'all, I love it. I really do. I cut some layers. I wish I would have showed that in the video, but I cut not too many layers. Like I cut this right here to give me like a little bang or whatever. But this hair is so pretty and it just gets bigger and bigger as you wait for it to dry. Now I did have a little bit of trouble because I don't know how to braid to my scalp like cornrow that well, so I did mostly braids, but it still came out really good. Like I just tucked my braids under the tracks and I kept going. I just clip them in and just kept going. So I really like that about these clip-ins. It is such lovely hair. It's so pretty, it's so bouncy, and I love that even with my hair texture not matching the exact curl pattern of this hair, because it is like 3C, 3B, maybe 3A a little bit. No, I'll say 3B, 3C curl pattern with my 4A, 4B hair texture. I was amazed because like it was just so easy to maneuver. Yeah, this is just like a real quick put it in and go. But yeah, I really do love this hair. Was so excited when this brand reached out to me. Do y'all see this hair? Like this is the type of hair that I needed, especially with me cutting my hair and me not really knowing what to do. I'm still learning, but it's just nice to switch back to longer hair when you want to. If y'all want to get y'all hands on some, I have a discount code. With my code, yes, my code, it is CJSC. So I just wanted to say thank you again to CurlsQueen for sponsoring this video, and thank y'all lovelies so much for watching this video, and I'll see y'all later. Bye y'all.